So the university environment is notorious as a place where people can explore their sexuality. So we trolled around campus to try to see exactly how open the Queen's campus is to sexual diversity. Let's go see what they have to say.
Jeff, are you comfortable talking about sex?
Yes, more often than not, yes.
Of course.
Highly.
Yes, I am.
Usually not on camera.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah!
Totally. Absolutely.
Of course.
Love talking about sex.
Let's talk about sex.
So what is the Sexual Health Resource Center?
We are a confidential, non-judgmental, queer-positive, feminist, pro-choice information and referral service on campus and for the Kingston community. And we answer questions and give general information and referrals about anything regarding to sex, sexuality, and sexual health.
All right, so I had a pretty boring first year because I had a double room. So this year I'm hoping to spice up my sex life a little bit. Are there any tips or sex facts you could give me that would make this year a little bit more exciting?
You gotta find the right person,
Okay.
and then you set the mood. Right?
Okay, now how would I set the mood?
How's your room?
Well, I now have a single room, so it's got hardwood floors. Can I do anything with hardwood floors?
Yes.
So what services do you provide on a regular basis?
Well, we've got, we sell a bunch of non-prescription safer sex products, so condoms, lubed, unlubed, polyurethane, latex, whatever, dental dams. So we sell a bunch of barrier methods, some forms of spermicide. We can give referrals to where you can go to fill prescriptions for hormonal birth control and things like that. We've also got a lending library, so if you have questions or anything that can be answered by books, or you're doing any kind of a presentation, you can take books out.
So one thing, Positive Space is one thing you hear a lot about during Frosh Week when you're Frosh, and then you don't really hear much about it afterwards. So what is Positive Space?
So it would be a safe space for queer people on campus. So the Positive Space program runs, a lot of people often think that they're sensitivity training sessions, but they're not. They're information sessions where we kind of tell people about the program, what it means to say you work in a positive space, or to put the sticker on your door and make your office space a positive space, which means kind of first of all, that if someone came in and said, I'm a lesbian, I'm questioning my sexual identity, I'm questioning my gender identity, you aren't going to beat them up. You're not going to make fun of them. You're not going to throw them out. So first of all, you're not going to be overtly homophobic. Also that you will be non-heterosexist in your assumptions when working with people in that office. And also that you're familiar with the resources if they have any questions about, from anything to maybe where's a hairdresser that I could go downtown that isn't going to judge me as I talk.
What's your most popular selling item?
I would have to say condom wallets. We have a condom wallet, special you may want to call it, wherein we give you a condom wallet for $2. You fill it with 8 condoms. We have all kinds. We have flavored, we have lubed, we have non-lubed, we have large condoms. And so for $2 you get the wallet, you put in 8 condoms. You come back with that wallet and it's $1.50 for 8 condoms. And if you've ever purchased condoms anywhere else, you know that's a pretty good deal because we're not making a profit on what we sell. So it's very accessible to students.
You know, hardwood floors are one thing, but I think the location of where you meet your sexual partner is very important. These days, you can't meet girls at bars. You can't do it. You got to meet them in class, at the gym, that sort of thing. And then, you can take them back to the hardwood floor, which would be your room. But I think the location in which you meet your sexual partner is absolutely key, not bars.
So then other than overt heterosexism, like gay bashing, that sort of thing, what else can constitute heterosexism, just in general everyday language?
Right, so, okay, I'm an English student, so I kind of like issues of language, right? So you were probably looking for the word homophobia there when you said gay bashing and physical violence, right. Or kind of reacting to hatred or fear of queer people. But heterosexism is kind of more just the assumption that everybody is straight, so kind of forgetting that queer people exist. And you get this a lot in classes, and this is why it's important for people to feel like they can talk to their TA or their prof or someone in the department.
Do you have a fun sex tip or a fun sex fact you could give me to make my second year better?
I would say go to the SHRC. They probably have tons of tips there.
We also offer teach-ins to the general public. We do booths, we do education sessions for any number of people. We do them in homes, we do them for residences, we do them for high schools, clubs on campus. Anyone who really wants us to come in, we're going to come in and sort of cater our teaching to their needs.
Don't be afraid to check out the bookstore. I have a friend that got an entire book of sexual positions, and there's some pretty interesting ones.
It's one thing to talk about it, but it's a whole other thing to come in, talk to the volunteers here, and it's a really chill environment if you just want to come in, sit on this couch we're on, and just chat with some people. It's a great place to learn a lot of things that maybe you thought you knew but didn't know entirely.
So clearly, Queens has a wealth of opportunities that you can use to explore your own sexuality. So there's no reason why no one on this campus can just go out there and do it. Heather Christie for Queens TV signing off.